Hi Lions! Today we're working on a stained glass window craft. You'll remember the stained glass windows in the church and other churches around town and all over the world that tell the story of Jesus in pictures. So today we're going to do a little bit of art like that ourselves. You're going to need a few things that you should be able to find around the house. Some cardstock, and if you don't have that heavier paper, you can use a file to cut out your frame for your window. You're also going to need some tape, a glue stick, lots of little squares of cut up gift tissue in different colors, and some saran wrap if you don't happen to have contact paper, which is what most of these crafts call for. So I have already cut out my frame. I've made it in this curved triangle shape that you see so many windows made from, but you can make whatever shape you like. Then what you're going to do is put your tape or your glue across the bottom and on up both sides. The next thing we're going to do is, instead of using the contact paper, we're going to cut a piece of saran wrap and stretch it across the frame and over the frame, and then you can trim it later. So let's work on that right now. Okay, so when you get your frame finished and taped, and you've got your saran wrap stuck on with tape, and trimmed off the extra, you're going to think about your image that you want to put on your stained glass window. And a lot of the images that we see in stained glass can be extremely detailed, but for this you can do it very simply and effectively by taking your colored squares and making a pattern or an abstract piece of art over the whole thing. Or you can find an image that you like on the internet, and in my case this is a simple drawing of a dove, and I'm going to put it underneath my frame here. Actually, I've got this backwards. There we go. And I'm going to start to fill this in with some white paper and then fill in the rest of it with different colors. So you want to do this from the back, so where you can see the tape. That's where you're going, that's the back of your frame, that's where you're going to get started. So you're going to build your picture first, working alongside it or working on top of it. And then you're going to take it off and cover the whole thing with glue from your glue stick. Working carefully, you're going to move it along just like this until you get the whole piece filled in. And then you're going to have to work fairly quickly to stick your tissue pieces to your window. I will say that once you put a piece of tissue paper down on the saran, it won't come off. So make sure you've got it the way you want, and you can go from there. So that's what I'm going to work on now to finish this window. Okay, so I've got two examples finished here. I have one that is kind of an abstract design with different colors, just wherever I wanted to put them. And this one has the image of the dove in it. And what I did is I laid the picture underneath my window frame, and then I just glued the white tissue paper over top and then trimmed it with scissors. So it was a little fussier, but it was kind of fun to try it. And then just the different colors of the sky and sun. So you can use your imagination. You can tear your little squares into different shapes. Use some extra glue, because when I turn them over to show you the back, you'll want to make sure that most of these edges are glued down. And then what you're going to do with it, well, you can put it up on a window and watch the light come through and enjoy your design. Thanks, Lions. Have a great day.